Well, hello everyone, and so to the end of another extraordinary year. For all of us in the Virgin Galactic family, I'm sure 2014 will sadly be defined by that fateful moment on an October Friday when excitement and eager anticipation turned in an instant to disbelief and shock. The following morning, surrounded by a wonderful and talented team in Mojave, I said that humanity's greatest achievements often came out of our greatest pain. And having had a few weeks to think things over, I believe that now more than ever. Part of the reason I do is that an event such as we have just experienced brings out the best of so many people in so many ways. We've had some pretty hairy moments in some of our previous adventures, from ballooning that didn't quite go to plan, to a mid-Atlantic, mid-Pacific sinking, but I, and I'm sure many others involved, have never experienced anything quite as intense as the destruction of our spaceship and the heartbreaking loss of its pilot. As I traveled from my home to Mojave that Friday evening, I found myself questioning seriously for the first time whether in fact it was right to be backing the development of something that could result in such tragic circumstances. In short, was Virgin Galactic and everything it has stood for and dreamt of achieving really worth it? Well, I got a very firm answer to that question immediately I landed in Mojave. From the designers, the builders, the engineers, the pilots, and the whole community who passionately believed and still believe that truly opening space and making it accessible and safe is of vital importance to all our futures. I heard the same heartfelt message at the incredibly moving memorial service for Mike Alsbury a week later. And I heard and saw it in the thousands of messages that poured into my office from all around the world. And in one case, even beyond the world, from the astronauts on the International Space Station. Most importantly, I heard and saw and felt it from you, our future astronauts, in an outpouring of support and solidarity, which was at once humbling and uplifting. When the story of the past few weeks is told in years to come, I believe alongside the bravery of Mike and the incredible tale of Pete's survival will stand the story of the commitment, loyalty and passion of the world's first private astronauts. I've said before that without our future astronauts we would never have started on this adventure, and I can say now that had that community quietly melted away in the past few weeks, I'm not sure we could have finished it. But that did not happen, quite the opposite in fact, and so the adventure goes on, but with a renewed sense of purpose, an unwavering commitment to safety, and with a clear sense that the world values our purpose and is willing us to succeed. And with your support, how can we fail? 2015 is going to be an incredible year for new arrivals. For all of us, the excitement and emotion that will surround the rollout of our second and yet unnamed spaceship, and for Joan and me, the excitement and emotion which will most definitely surround the arrival of our first three, yet to be named, grandchildren. They will be a part of the first generation, which I believe will regard space travel as routine and as a personal rather than a remote experience. A generation that will witness some of the Earth's greatest challenges overcome by regular, safe and clean access to space. And a generation that will probably completely forget that some of their grandparents actually helped it to happen. And that's kids for you. And I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic holiday season. Thank you all for being the stars in our incredible space story. And I look forward to seeing you in 2015 as the next chapter unfolds. Thank you.